in the world is going on with mortgage rates? Did you realize mortgage rates are up over 100%? Actually, the 30-year rate's up over 102% in the last 6 months. What in the world's going on? That's a goal of our channel. My main goal is to educate and inform you guys everything real estate, especially when it comes to the financing piece of the puzzle. So let's get on to it. Let me show you what I do on a daily basis and the whys behind all this. Because again, my goal is to really have a bead on the market in regards to mortgage rates. I'll help you guys with housing and the questions you guys have on housing and is the world going to end and all that other stuff. I'll leave that up to the realtors and the other YouTubers to do that because there's huge conflicts there on is the world going to blow up? Or are we okay? So I'll leave that up to them. But if you want my opinion on a specific area or your area, reach out to me. I'd love to help or at least give you the context that I have specifically to your area. But the naysayers and the world doomers out there, I'll let them keep doing what they do. So let's get on to what I do and how I try to keep in tune what's going on in the market so I can, again, educate and inform you guys everything real estate. But our focus here is on the financing piece of the puzzle. I'm a mortgage broker. Actually, I work, my team is with a national or federally chartered lender now. So if you're anywhere in the country, we'd love to be able to help. So let's get on to it. What do I do on a daily basis to kind of keep abreast of the market? Well, the first thing I do is go over and see, what's going on in the markets. The first thing I can help you guys with is this newsletter. I post a newsletter every day and one at the end of each week summarizing the week. So you can see on a lot of the stuff that I'm going to be saying is for the past week or so, it's been okay. You can see right here, rates bounce back after 3 weeks of improvement, prices still defying gravity. Okay, we're still trying to figure out, what's going on behind the scenes. But what you want to consider though is by last Friday, rates have improved so much recently that we finally were able to consider 2022 trying to shift gears from skyrocketing sideways. Okay, and you're going to see some of that context coming in. But I post this newsletter every day. It's free. It's down below. There's no strings attached. I don't sell the data. It's just for you guys to keep abreast of the market. The next thing I do is go to the markets and see what's going on in the markets. What's the headline news? All right, you can see right here the Dow Jones is up 200 points. First thing I think there is, oh boy, mortgage rates are going to go up. The next thing I look at is the market watch. It gives me basically a bead right on the market. I see here what's going on right here. The Dow Jones is up over 300 points and every other index is up over at least 1% to almost 2%. You see that in here. So the first thing I think there is, okay, mortgage or stock market's rallying. Why? But the biggest thing I always think about is, well, if people are putting money in the stock market, they're probably pulling money or not putting their money in the bond market. Why do we care about that? Well, because mortgage rates are tied to a bond. A bond is a mortgage-backed security bond. So if people aren't buying it, it's driving down the price to get more and more people looking to invest in it, and it drives up the yield, or in your case, the mortgage rate. So let's get over to the economic calendar. Is there something here that we just missed that's not, I don't know about? Well, no, because you can see here, this is economic calendar for the week, and there's no news on Monday. Okay, so that's not it. So something happened over the weekend. But what we want to focus in on, what's going on this week. So I can at least give you some of a prediction of, okay, this week, here's some events that's going to take place that should really affect the markets, especially the mortgage rates, the mortgage bonds, okay? Next week, we have a huge week because we have the Federal Reserve meeting, but this week's going to be a really slow week. But we focus in on what's the Federal Reserve going to say next week. Well, some of the things they look at is inflation, because that's one of their mandates, and the jobs numbers. Okay, so let's get to the economic calendar and see what information is coming out this week we should be aware of. We go back to our calendar. Let's go through here. So the first thing we have is tomorrow, energy outlook. Well, that's important to us because why? Well, energy, especially down through here, oil that comes in on Wednesday, this is having a huge impact on our inflation, AKA the price at the pump. So we want to see what's going on in the energy sector. Is there some cooling down there? The next thing we're going to look at is in the jobs market, okay? So on Thursday, we have initial jobless claims. Those are the people that filed first-time claims for because they're out of a job. Okay, so we're going to watch that number. And then on Friday, we have a big inflation number, or it's going to be inflationary. The core CPI, Consumer Price Index. How much is the consumer paying more now than we were in the past? So that'll give us that number. All right. So based on all this stuff, what's going on with that bond that I keep talking about? Well, let's refresh this because it doesn't refresh itself. Remember, it was minus 20, minus 22. Now it's minus 25. When I started this, when I opened it up just a little bit ago, it was minus 13. So it's not a good trajectory on where we're going. Okay. So here's how this works. This is the bond that trades on Wall Street. Like I said, its yield is the biggest component or the main piece of the puzzle when it comes to your mortgage rate. Okay. Down below is the chart. This is what's going on with the price of the bond. So as the price goes down, okay, the yield goes up. We hate when this is red or going down. You can see from the chart over there, we've had nothing but down. Well, that big down rally has caused rates to go up on the 30-year fix, go up 103%, 103% from its low back in August. Okay, so that's a big move. You can see though, down at the bottom of this chart, right through here, this is where I said we kind of had a little reversal. You can see it's been nothing but red all the way down through, and then all of a sudden we hit that bottom and we started moving up. And that's what my newsletter was basically explaining. Now we're kind of moving sideways or in a better tune. That's good, okay? But today's numbers are not good, okay? But again, putting it in context, what news is out there that's really affecting this? Really nothing at this point, just the thoughts and the anticipation of what the Fed's going to do. All right, so now let's get on to mortgage rates. Here's where rates are for, well, this is actually where they closed on Friday because it's too early for Mortgage News Daily up through here to actually post rates for today. So, but they do come out every morning and post this, and this is pre-adjustments. And I want to explain to you how to read this. It's pretty simple, but I want to give you all the context so you get it, especially my lingo. So you're going to see down through here, the 30-year fixed. Again, this is Mortgage News Daily. This isn't any particular mortgage lender or a real particular scenario. But what I want you to do is use this in context as you would if you're looking at your investments and watch the Dow Jones. The Dow Jones is up. Well, most likely your stock's up. If the Dow Jones is down, same thing. But on the mortgage rates, this might not be your rate. It's probably not your rate. But what happened to the rate over the past day? Is it up? Is it down? So let's say you got pre-approved, but you didn't lock in and your rate was 5. Well, if mortgage rates today move up 0.11, well, your rate's probably, because you didn't lock in, probably going to be 0.11 higher or right around that area or pretty close to it. That's why we follow this. So take it with a grain of salt where the rate is, but you want to focus in on the direction that it's taking. So that being said, let's look at these. Friday was kind of uneventful, I'll say. We have the 30-year fixed. It is 5.44. It's up 1.01 right here. We call that 1 basis point, all right, from where we were Thursday night. Okay, so you get it because this is Friday's close. I know it's Monday, it's confusing, but rates haven't been posted yet. So this is where we were on Friday. Let's just leave it at that. 5.44. It was up 1 basis point. No big change there. You can see the 52-week high and low. This is where I adjusted my numbers. It's up 102.8% in this area here. Got the 15-year coming in at 4.79. No adjustments. And you can see the 52-week high and low right there. Also, more than doubled. I used the 30-year when I did my adjustments up over 102%. That's the most common loan out there right now. That's why I did it. All right, we got the 30-year jumbo coming in at 4.71, up 1 basis points. We got the 5/1 ARM up 3 basis points, coming in at 4.58. The 30-year FHA is coming in 1 basis point higher than where we were previously to 4.83. The only thing bucking the trend is the VA loan is down 1 basis point to 4.89. You see down below here the 10-year trend or chart. We're in uncharted territories. And then the sentiment for today is teetering on the negative. The main reason why, there's no economic data, but the stock market's doing very well. So that's my news report for today. So if you like what you see, all I ask you to do is subscribe down below, give us a thumbs up. And what we do on a daily basis is I do this. I try to educate you guys on what's going on with mortgage rates. We are doing a spin-off channel to be basically an educational channel. to inform you guys of the programs, the process. How do you get a mortgage? How do you choose a lender? Is an adjustable rate mortgage good? A fixed rate mortgage good? And all those. I'm trying to find a channel, a name for the channel, and you can help me do that by going to the community page on my YouTube and voting there. And I'll probably change those up today because some got barely any votes and some got a lot, but some people had other information or other names that sounded really good. So if you like what I do, I'm a mortgage broker at this point. My team is licensed now, federally chartered. That didn't sound. My team is now federally chartered. So anywhere in the country that you are, we can help you. So if you're looking to build, buy, refinance, reverse mortgage, debt consolidation, renovations, here's the biggest piece of the puzzle or biggest piece of the market that we're taking over right now. If you're building a house, we can lock you up to 6 months, no strings attached, no cost. We'll get you pre-qualified today, get you locked in. Same thing if you're looking to buy a house. You're not building a house, but you're like, hey, I'm in the process of looking right now, and these rates are going all over the board. I got a solution for you. Lock in now while you're still shopping. We have the lock-in shop. Those are our two biggest programs right now. So if you're looking at any of those, please reach out to us. How you do that, it's right over here. You can call us, schedule a meeting, apply online, or we even have a chat button. If you go in now, look who's up. Yours truly. So if you go in here shortly and you see me there, say hi, and I'll respond back, and it's truly me. So thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate you doing this. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the bell every time I post a video. You get an alert. I'll see you later, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.